Hello, guys. Anybody that's been following me the past 2, 3, even 5, 6 years knows that I've been a big proponent of Bitcoin. I was one of those guys who heard about Bitcoin way back in middle school. That's got to be like 2012, 2013, from one of my good hacker friends. And I had honestly no idea what he was talking about. I mean, it was just such a foreign concept to me in middle school. But he was like, wow, man, I got $300 worth of these coins and they're now worth $3,000. This was when Bitcoin was worth next to nothing. Fast forward into college and we see Bitcoin spike all the way up to 1,200 and then drop back down to 300. That's when I got involved and started investing in Bitcoin. And as we all know, it is much higher than $300 now. And at the time of this video, trading at 9,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. I say all this to say, Bitcoin may be struggling to hit 10,000, but its progress is right on track, new stock-to-flow data confirms. Adding a new update to his model on July 1st, stock-to-flow model creator PlanB showed that Bitcoin is behaving exactly as its bullish history demands. Some prediction model called the BTC S2F Cross, or S2FX, uses color-coded dots to analyze Bitcoin price action relative to the date of its next block reward halving. Dots immediately after halving, like at the present, are in the red and historically precede a jump in Bitcoin's price, which PlanB often refers to as being higher by an order of a magnitude. Reflected in the model, the next order of magnitude shift is imminent. It should start before the end of 2020, between then and the next halving in 2024. The model focuses on a price of $288,000 for Bitcoin USD, with potential for much higher peaks. Hashtag Bitcoin S2F chart update. Red dot number 2, PlanB summarized on Twitter, referring to June and July's markings on the chart. Stock to flow remains a steadfast bullish take on long-term Bitcoin price action, despite fielding considerable criticism this year. PlanB maintains that those critics have yet to produce a viable alternative to his model, which has traditionally tracked price behavior extremely accurately. Typical month could spark 12,000 Bitcoin price. Analyzing monthly returns during the last halving period from 2016 to 2020, PlanB highlighted the very asymmetrical nature of Bitcoin price performance. As such, for BTC USD to leave its current stagnant levels at around 9,000 and hit 12,000, all that is needed is a typical month of solid 30% gains. After that, we should see this really take off. Nonetheless, Bitcoin considerable correlation to the S&P 500 forms a focus for macro factors dictating likely resistance to even 10,000. Against a backdrop of pressure on stock markets, analysts broadly expect that Bitcoin to USD will continue to act in a line with macro swings, no matter how intense these become. Tone Vase, for example, has stated that he does not believe the pair will go above 10,000 until 2021. So at this point, it's still very hard to tell, but I think anybody who believes in the science of Bitcoin, how it works, and what it seeks to do, you couldn't find a better time to invest in Bitcoin. It may drop down to 6,000, 7,000 before we see this huge climb, but I do believe that this huge climb to at least 100,000, they say 288,000, is likely. So with that, I'd like you to take a look at Bitcoin. It may be an investment for you. I'm certainly going to be involved in the space working on projects here and there, so I hope to see you connected. All right, guys.